The good idea fairy may have struck again because the DoD is talking about sending military lawyers, JAGs, and turning them into temporary immigration judges. So is this legal? Under what authority can they do this? Let's discuss. Hey, I'm Cody Harnish, UCMJ attorney, a former JAG in the Army, and now as a civilian, I only practice military law. Let me give you the bluff. Is it legal? The short answer, it depends on experience. We're going to talk about the statute and posse comitatus, and you can see it gets messy and likely it's not legal. Under the federal regulations, the Attorney General is given the authority to make temporary immigration judges. But these people have to come from a very select, a remnant sum of individuals. They have to be former immigration judges, administrative law judges. They have to be other judges from other executive branches who are serving as a temporary immigration judge. I don't know, maybe the DoD thinks a judge advocate general is in fact a judge of the executive branch, and with a creative twist of meaning and words, they can do this. But that's not reality. Nowhere under the statute does the Attorney General have the ability to pull military members in and just make them judges. Now, under the next section of that same statute, you can see that the Attorney General can actually use Department of Justice attorneys and make them temporary immigration judges as long as they have 10 years of immigration law experience. Now, perhaps the executive branch has found certain military lawyers in the JAG Corps that have 10 years of immigration law experience. And if that's the case, turning them into a temporary immigration judge, hey, that should be just fine. But I can tell you what, in the entire JAG Corps, of all of the services combined, you're not going to find 600 people with 10 years experience. No, that's not happening. What they're talking about is taking military lawyers, giving them a few weeks at a course, and then turning them loose on the immigration courts to do what their supervisor, the commander-in-chief, wants them to do. So is this a political stunt or an example of using the military to serve a political agenda? Yeah, likely. I'm just going to shoot you straight. Likely it is. Would this violate posse comitatus? Now, I've talked about posse comitatus before and made some videos. You can watch them here. But in short, they are not violating posse comitatus. Now, I haven't seen the DoD memo. I first looked into this when Ron DeSantis was talking about it back in April timeframe. Listen, the law doesn't seem to be on their side, but they're doing it anyways. Okay? They're doing it anyways. Just let that sink in.